I don't even know how to start this video because this is really something new and interesting and different for us. Guys,
do you know matcha?
Have a little bit of your matcha. I'll have a little chat with you guys. Clearly, today we are reacting to 2 new Selena Gomez songs. Obviously, as a lot of you probably know, Selena Gomez has just announced a new album with her fiancé Benny Blanco, and from what I'm seeing online, it seems to be that everyone's a little bit like, oh, this is kind of exciting, cute, there's like a loved up little vibe there. They've obviously just only gotten engaged. We've decided that we wanted to do this because obviously it needs to be said that Selena Gomez is in fact in the TSCU.
The Taylor Swift Cinematic Universe.
Thank you so much.
And they're best friends.
I think that we maybe need to give a little bit of some background context for the both of us on our relationship with Selena Gomez and her music and what she does and everything like that.
Yeah.
We did grow up in the golden age of Disney Channel. So I, in fact, was a Wizards of Waverly Place watcher. And then at the time also listened to Selena Gomez's very early music. So when she was with Selena Gomez in the Scene, all of that. But I do feel like as the years have gone on, I have really not stayed up to date with her music career. I haven't found a lot of her lead singles have really drawn me in to listen to the albums that she's done maybe over the last like 10 years or so. So this is going to be really interesting to sit down because I do have a familiarity with her very early work, but I think what intrigues me about this is the fact that she's got Benny on this album with her, and Benny is obviously a renowned record producer and songwriter who has produced some pretty big songs over the last sort of 15 years or so. So I think I'm just really fascinated to see how that collaboration looks in a music sense.
Yeah, I agree. I'm really interested as well. I feel like I'm trying to go into this with an open mind. Selena's music's never really been for me. I didn't personally watch Disney Channel because I didn't have Disney Channel. There was like Saturday stuff, but I didn't like watch heaps of it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm kind of just like open to seeing what this is about.
As I said, I am very intrigued by the fact that she has her fiance Benny on this because I do think that he does bring in that songwriting and production element. And I haven't looked at sort of who's worked on this album outside the 2 of them, but I guess there's a part of me that's like, maybe I wouldn't be surprised if maybe it is just the 2 of them because Benny is obviously quite renowned in that way. And I kind of wanted to rattle off a few artists that he's actually worked with and maybe even some songs and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah,
because I was having a look earlier and it's really fascinating. He's worked with like everyone.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of got... Yeah, his name is kind of like everywhere, which is really, really fascinating. He's worked with artists like Maroon 5, Kesha, Britney Spears, Charlie XCX. He's worked with Rihanna, Ed Sheeran. The reason that I put this vinyl up here is because he actually produced Love on Lust for Life.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Tea.
He's worked with Halsey. He's worked with Katy Perry.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of credits with a lot of different artists in the industry. And I have a feeling, or at least I'm hoping, that maybe Benny will kind of bring a different kind of feel to this new music of Selena.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So I guess we should just have a listen and see what the vibes are, and we will give you our honest, raw opinion of that. I feel like everyone like hated on Benny and Selena when they first got together, but now people are realizing that like he's a little bit iconic.
Yeah, it's actually really fascinating because I think what's so cruel is that people were hating on it because he's not conventionally attractive.
Yeah.
But he actually seems really deeply iconic. He seems like such a lovely man.
He does.
And like he treats her really well and like he's really in love with her.
So which song should we listen to first?
I think that we should listen to the one that came out first, which is called Scared of Loving You.
Oh my God, Phineas is on it.
Wait, what?
I'm so sorry. It's Selena Gomez, Benny, and Phineas.
As in the songwriter?
Yes.
Phineas.
And producer Benny and Phineas produced it.
Okay, Phineas.
Okay, I feel like it's going to be a slow song.
But yeah, well, maybe.
We'll see. Ew. Okay. Oh, what the hell's happening?
I don't know.
Reacting to Selena Gomez. Okay, Selena.
Okay, that's nice.
Your heart, would you take me back if I broke my Would you sign my cast? When I was young, I would love too fast. Hope I don't repeat my past.
Okay, it's nice.
Oh, I'm not scared of loving you.
I'm not scared of anyone or dying young. Or if you're gonna find somebody new, 'cause
That's
I'll
pretty.
bet they love you as much as I do, as much as I do.
Okay, so it's I'm not scared of loving you.
Yeah, that wasn't obvious, was it?
Very, very, very interesting title to kind of throw you off a little bit.
Yeah,
there.
totally. This is it's like giving happiness.
Yeah.
Deeply not a happy song. This is sweet. This is nice. I like that it's got that acoustic guitar. It is quite slow and soft, and I do like that, but I wouldn't say that I'm like riveted.
I wouldn't say I'm riveted.
Yeah.
But it's sweet.
It's sweet, which is nice. And maybe that makes sense for the first song that they've ever sort of released together.
Yeah, it's kind of got quite basic lyrics in terms of like they're straight to the point, very easy to understand immediately.
Yeah.
If I broke your heart, would you take me back? If I broke my arm, would you sign my cast? That's kind of a cute callback to like especially like childhood, like when you break your arm, and sign your cast. But just like a nice little like if I was hurt, would you be there for me?
Yes. Yeah.
When I was young, I would love too fast. Hope I don't repeat my past. Because I'm not scared of loving you. I'm just scared of losing you. Interesting because she's got the song, I needed to lose
you to love me. Yes.
I'm not scared of anyone or dying young. Or if you're going to find somebody new. Because how could they love you as much as I do? As much as I do.
Yeah, cute. I think that it's so hard to not associate the line, when I was young, I would love too fast. Hope I don't repeat my past, with obviously Justin Bieber. Like, I think that that's just naturally where my brain goes. And it does seem like she was really, really hurt by whatever happened there.
Yeah.
Whether it was in the relationship or as part of the breakup.
Yeah.
But it does really seem like, I'm guessing this song is about their own relationship, because that would just make sense. And I think that it does seem like a really lovely, healthy relationship that they're in. So that's nice.
And like her biggest fear is losing him, not actually opening herself up to love him, which is nice to see that she can feel like she can open up even after her past of being hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a short song. Hello. Halfway through.
Oh my God. Okay. It's a nugget.
It's a 2-minute song.
It's
okay. Under 2 minutes, this song.
Okay, that's an intriguing
it's
first
like a
song to release.
Interlude to release, yeah.
If I lose my shit, promise not to laugh. If I throw a fit, I get photographed. Would you take my side? Would you hold my hand? If they sell a lie, don't let them send me back.
Oh, that second verse kind of seemed a bit like about the fame. If I lose my shit, promise not to laugh. If I throw a fit and get photographed. Would you take my side? Would you hold my hand? If they sell a lie, don't let them send me back. Oh, like to rehab or something?
Oh, yeah. What does that mean?
Maybe like back to like the days where she was used by the industry. I don't know what she means by take me back.
Maybe it's like don't let them send me back like mentally, like emotionally back to a time that is like really triggering for me, back when I've had a bad experience in the public eye or whatever. I actually do really like that verse then. Like overall, I think that it's really nice to sort of tie it back into the fact that Selena Gomez is one of the biggest stars on the planet right now. I mean, I still think she's the most followed person on Instagram, and she's obviously dabbles in a lot of different things, but people just love her.
Yeah.
And I think kind of bringing it back to the fact that she has this very big life that maybe is scary for her sometimes.
Yeah, and like feels like maybe someone wouldn't stand by her side through all of that.
Yeah. Okay, well that was cute. That was sweet. I'm not like obsessed, but I think I definitely like it.
It's a very like straightforward to the point kind of song, and I think that for us or for me, I liked it when songs share a perspective that you wouldn't have thought of, or like,
yes.
I don't know, it just like has something kind of clever about it. That's what I find like really fascinating about Taylor's songwriting. Like,
yeah.
she puts it in a way that I just wouldn't have thought to say
totally.
it, or how most people wouldn't think to say it.
Totally.
And I feel like this is the kind of song, it's sweet, it's cute, it sounds good, but it's not like...
Well, I think the fact that it's also quite a short song, like it only is verse, chorus. It's like if maybe there was another bit to it that kind of branched out the story a little bit more, it would feel a little bit more like a fuller sort of song.
Yeah.
But I think that because it's like a fairly straightforward kind of like melody and storytelling, and it's short, it's kind of just, it's lacking something for me, even though it's like a nice song.
I agree.
So, I don't know.
I really like the album cover because it seems like, I don't know if this is going to be the cover for the whole album.
I think that it is.
It seems like you're looking through the lock of their bedroom door, kind of like a peek into their private, intimate relationship.
Yes.
It's a really clever way of symbolizing what the album's going to be about.
You're right. It's cool. It's actually a really good idea for the album cover, actually.
It is. And it's like, this album is the key into
I like that.
love.
That's cute. Can I just say as well that looking at like the album on Spotify, it looks like that's actually the closing track of the whole album.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, so that's how it ends out.
Just a little nugget. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then the next song that we're reacting to, which is the Gracie Abrams feature, is track 3 on the album, It Would Seem. So yes, obviously they've also done a collab with Gracie, which is really fun, different and exciting and very current. Obviously Gracie's really having a moment over the last sort of 12 months.
Good idea, yeah.
So I think that that's great to kind of bring a new popular, like one of the pop girlies into the mix, was with Selena making like an album sort of comeback.
I agree.
I mean, how many years has it been since she released an album? It was rare, yeah. So it's been 5 years. I think that's why
I think that she was like not going to do music anymore.
Yeah.
And then maybe Benny kind of brought it out of her.
And that's why I think I'm kind of fascinated by this concept, because I do question if she would have actually released another album or just done music in general again if it weren't for the fact that he's doing that and maybe has inspired her or makes it fun for her.
Okay, Call Me When You Break Up.
Curious
Indeed, with Gracie Abrams.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Whoever is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Call me when you break up. I wanna be the first one on your mind when you wake up. I miss the way we'd stay up. We talk about forever when I'm taking off my makeup.
That's cute.
And maybe for a time I could have the space they take up. I make you forget what the name was. And when you're feeling down, I can show you what you're made of. Call me when you break up. Call me when you break up.
Is that Gracie?
Maybe.
I'll make it worth it.
Yeah, keep going.
I'll make it worth it. 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 Call me when you break up. I'm battling the lack of a self look for medication.
Okay, hold on. Okay, this is a vibe.
This is a
I like it.
And the structure is quite interesting.
Yeah, because it kind of felt like that was all just a verse, and then maybe the chorus or just rounding out the verse is just the "Call Me When You Break Up," and then kind of like that musical break.
Yeah, what is it saying? Okay, yeah, it is saying the chorus is just that.
Ah.
Call me when you break up.
And then the post-chorus is "I'll make it worth it. I'll make it worth it." Interesting post-chorus. I wasn't sure if that was maybe still part of the chorus. This is a bit of a bop. It's
one of those songs where like the chorus is, you know, something, but also the first line, oh my god, it's like "Today was a fairy tale" of the verse.
T. Yes, because she says today was a fairy tale, and then she ends with today was
And
a
then
fairy
she
tale
ends
as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, I like that it sounds like Gracie's got her own verse. That's a
Yes,
slay.
I loved Gracie's vibe just then.
Yeah, and it seems like their voices really go well together, even if they weren't actually singing together. Like, it doesn't feel like Gracie's voice is out of place on this song.
I agree.
Call Me When You Break Up. I want to be the first one on your mind when you wake up.
I liked that melody.
Yeah.
Wanna be the first one on your mind when you wake up.
Yeah. I miss the way we'd stay up. We'd talk about forever when I'm taking off my makeup. That's cute. Call me when you break up, and maybe for a time I could have the space they take up. And maybe you forget what their name was. And when you're feeling down, I can show you what you're made of. Wait, this is
is this like getting back with your ex?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like, it's not like call me when you break up because you're such a hot guy and I want to be with you. It feels more like...
Well, there's a history with this person.
There's a history, yeah, because of the fact that it's like, I miss the way we stay up and all of that. Yeah, interesting.
This is a curious song.
It is a curious
song. Who her
song.
ex-boyfriend is. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, look, I think that obviously everything, the lens is definitely through her and Benny's relationship. Yes. And I think as well, like, we've got to assume that there's some writing just for the sake of writing.
For the sake of
writing. It's like, oh, this would be a cool narrative. Let's go down that road.
But like her and Benny, how can this work for her and Benny? I mean, I have no idea about their relationship or like their timeline or anything, but I feel like they're just kind of channeling this made up story.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
But that's why it's curious. I
think
for
agree.
them to release this as their second single when it's meant to be about their love and they're talking about exes.
Why do I feel like it's been released as the second single? Because there's a Gracie Abrams feature and Gracie Abrams is relevant right now, not necessarily because it does or doesn't have anything to do with their love.
I get that, but as me, as a person who is like new to their relationship and like is interested about this album because of their relationship, I want to know what's going on in your relationship.
I completely understand. Like, I think when you're introducing the world to an album that is collaborative between two engaged people to be married, I'm like, I need you to invite me into the world of your relationship and your love and like, I guess, build that connection with me, build that desire for me to want to be let into your love. Yeah, I want
to be in their new world, not in her past. Again, once again, I feel like that's so tired.
Or in a made-up story that just is like cool and relatable for some people, but not about their love. Yeah. No, I totally get that.
It doesn't feel intimate.
I totally get that.
This is not about their relationship, but it is a bop.
Yeah,
but and I think it just doesn't feel like it has a lot of weight to the album for me.
Yeah, I think that if I just focus on the sound and the concept alone, this actually is one of my favorite Selena Gomez songs that she's released in the last few years. Yeah. Like, I really didn't vibe with a lot of the random sort of singles that she did, like the one that she released with her documentary and stuff like that. Like, they just weren't songs that were for me. You're just like, I don't even know them.
Can't keep my hands to myself.
That's all. Why would I want to? That is all.
I only know that because Taylor sung it to me on Rap Tour.
You definitely know more Selena Gomez songs.
No, I
do.
I'm sure I do. Yeah.
But yeah, if we're talking like the last like 5-6 years, this is definitely one of my favorites that she's actually like. I like the vibe of this.
Okay, so let's go back to the beginning of Gracie's verse because I really liked how that came in.
Yeah.
Call me when you break up. I'm battling the lack of a self-look for medication. Tried every obvious replacement in bars and strangers' beds until my faith was in the basement. Won't you call me when you break up? I feel so out of luck. I'm skipping cracks along the pavement. Look, I'm emotional.
Gracie! I'm sorry. What's the matter?
Will you wake up?
Gracie, don't be showing up my girl Selena like that.
Yeah,
I know.
I actually...
I'm so sorry.
I am preferring the flow of this verse more.
Oh, the flow. The way she went high there with the I feel so out of luck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, these lyrics are all... I don't want to be... Selena girl, you're a sweetie, I love you. But these lyrics are superior.
And if Gracie's a songwriter on this song, you have to question if maybe she wrote her own verse.
Of course, she would have.
Yeah. And, you know, obviously Gracie is known for, like, she can write a song with Aaron and that's it in terms of songwriters on the song. You know, it's the two of them.
Exactly.
Gracie can write a song by herself.
I love these first lyrics because she says, call me when you break up. I'm battling the lack of us. Her album is called...
Secret of Us.
Secret of Us.
Oh my God, you're right.
I'm battling the lack of us. I've looked for medication. I love the way that rhymed.
Cool. Tried every obvious replacement.
Yes.
In bars and strangers' beds until my faith was in the basement. That's not an obvious choice of words to use. I think that's really fascinating.
Yeah, like, I love the flow of that.
Even going back to that second line, like, I'm battling the lack of us. I wouldn't have thought to say that, like, I'm missing us, basically.
Exactly.
Like, that's
I'm battling the lack of us.
Yeah. And obviously ties in with this theme of like, oh, we used to be together and now I'm jealous of you with your new girlfriend or whatever.
Totally.
Won't you call me when you break up? I feel so out of luck. I'm skipping cracks along the pavement.
Oh my god, I love that because when when you step on a crack, it says it's for bad luck. So she's like looking for superstitions.
Yeah, she's skipping the cracks
everywhere to make sure that ties into like hopefully getting him back because she doesn't want to be cursed with bad luck.
I like
so
that.
Smart.
That's cool. Look, I'm emotionally bankrupt. We're so meant for each other. I mean, God, when will you wake up? Wake up.
Oh, I love that because it's like, call me when you break up. And now she's like, wake up and fucking realize it.
Yeah, well, I guess it actually ties in really well with Selena's because she does say, call me when you break up. I want to be the first one in your mind when you wake up.
Yes, true.
So she's saying the wake up lyric in her verse and then Gracie's tied that into her own verse in a different way.
Yeah, because in Selena's one,
cool.
It feels like it's like when you just wake up in the morning and call me first thing kind of thing.
And now it's like, when will you wake up and see that I'm the girl for you and not your current girl? That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's
I really like that.
That was a superior verse.
Yeah, I do have to agree.
Oh, you picked up. Call me when you break up.
Oh, that's cool.
Unless you found the person that you want a new name from. I'd like to be there when the day comes. You know I'm always here.
That guitar, yeah.
Be a stranger.
Whoa.
Oh, that's it. Oh, was that also a short song?
Yes.
2 minutes. Hold on, what is switch to video? Oh my God, they've done like a vertical, it's like delicate, like the vertical edition of the delicate music video.
So meant for each other. I mean, God, when will you wake up? Wake up. Call me when you break up.
Oh,
Wait,
they're
that's
together.
cute.
That is cute. That was actually quite good. I did enjoy that. I think that Gracie's presence made it slightly more enjoyable for me, but I think I did like the sound of Selena's voice on it. I liked the beat.
Yep.
I like the tone of both of these songs. Like, I feel like they had a really sweet, calming kind of energy behind them, and I really enjoyed that. And I did enjoy them both sonically as well. Like the sound, the production was quite good.
Yeah.
So I am excited to see what else there is, and I will definitely be listening to that song again.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
That
already
was a
kind of
bop.
stuck in my head.
Yeah. Call me when you break up. No, that's a vibe. That's a bop. We love to see it. Look, there are rumors that there is a collab with Taylor on this album, but I also am really hesitant to believe that because I think that if Selena Gomez ever announced an album, there would be rumors that there's a collab with Taylor because they're best friends.
I feel like there always has been whenever that's circulating.
I feel like it's just one of those things. It's like when you're best friends with the biggest pop star on the planet, like obviously people are going to be like, oh my God, is Taylor on there? Supposedly there's a reputable source that has claimed this, but I will only believe it when it actually happens.
Well, yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out for that. I would love it because more of Taylor in any way
would be absolutely deeply superior.
Would be superior. We know anything she touches, she makes the best song ever.
Yes.
So, looking forward
Obviously,
to that.
it would be superior. Guys, I would really like to know after this reaction if you would like us to react to the entire album when it comes out. I think it's only a few weeks away. There's actually a countdown on Spotify, and I think when I just looked at it, it said it's 22 days away, so it's less than a month.
Yeah, and I think also just like keep in mind that obviously we're not Selena Gomez fans, so we will always try to be, kind and respectful when we're listening to music, but it might not be like our favorite album ever. So keep that in mind. If you want our reaction, we're going to be honest and still nice about it. But, we just don't really know what to expect.
Anyways, guys, we love you so much. Thank you so much for watching.
Yes, thank you for being here.
See you soon for another video.
Bye.
Bye.